Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Ride and Chat. Today, I have a shocking story or an encounter that a sister of mine who is on the phone want to share with you guys. It has to do with food poisoning. You guys will be blown away after listening to her. The program is Ride and Chat. My name is Dr. Sam. Before I allow my sister to shoot, I would like to remind you guys to like, subscribe, and comment on this channel. My sister, welcome onto the show.
Thanks for having me.
The things you told me over phone before we started shooting regarding food poisoning, honestly, I'm in shock. Like I always say, goosebumps all over my body. Please, you have the platform. You can share your story with everyone.
All right, thanks. Please, I would like to share the story to send the word of caution out there to everyone watching this show. Kindly be careful. My dad was poisoned through food. His own food, actually. It was a cover between my uncle and my dad's colleague at work. Each time my dad takes his own food to work and goes out to teach, his colleagues sneak out, drop a substance into my dad's food, a poisonous substance actually. So it was a time someone has to signal him that, hey, something is not right. Just look out for this person. Because each time you leave the common room, he sneaks in, tamper with your food. So one day, my dad walks in on him, dropping the substance in the food actually. And he asked him, what are you doing with my food?
Okay.
The childish thing he could say was, he's hungry, so he just wants to take a bite. It doesn't make sense, you know? So my dad rejected the food and told him to have it. So few months later, my dad started feeling pains in his abdomen. He was feeling uncomfortable. He was feeling sick. He was feeling weak at the same time. So they had to rush him to the hospital. By that time, I was in school. So the doctor detected he was poisoned through food. So his system was damaged actually. Instead of peeing urine, it was passing out blood. So they had to transfer him to 37 Regional Hospital. He has to undergo a couple of surgeries. You know, they had to connect catheter through his penis. He went through a lot of, pain, agony. It wasn't easy. So he spent about 8 months at the hospital. And a year later, he passed on. 2 days after my dad's demise, my uncle was territorial. He was claiming everything my dad ever worked for. His properties, his company, his money, his everything.
Wow.
He didn't even care whether my dad has kids, whether we have to, inherit my dad's properties and anything. He doesn't really care. So I told my mom, hey, let's not fight him. God is no man, Don't fight for us. And throughout this whole year, they all tied word. We didn't say anything. So exactly my dad's 1 year, my uncle passed on. I told my mom, let's keep praying. God is still in the miracle business and he's going to work for us. Truly too, God works in our favor. My uncle passed on. He told our last one he's going to kill him, bury him, and nothing will happen. That was what my uncle told our last one, 18-year-old boy. And I told him not to say anything, not to insult him, not to, exchange words with him or banter words with him. God will work for us. So truly too, we were quiet. A year later, he passed on. And it's like the whole town was jubilating because my dad passed on. Because my uncle passed on. He's damn wicked. I'll call him Deputy Satan.
Wow.
That's his name. Yeah. Deputy
Wow.
Satan. He's damn wicked.
But what happened? Why did he decide to take this action, unfortunate action against your dad by poisoning him, or collaborating with a colleague at the workplace to poison your dad? Is it because your dad is richer than him, or there was a grievance between the two of them, or what?
Yes. My dad, at least, has worked for some years,
Okay.
and I can say he has saved so much,
Okay.
catering for us, taking good care of us, and he's jealous.
Oh.
So he feels, he's been intimidated by that as well. So he wants to claim everything for himself and himself alone.
Okay.
So he feels if he takes that out of the way, he can get access to all those things.
Wow.
Yeah. So because he wanted everything, he went ahead, killed him, and truly too, he started claiming everything for himself. It was crazy. Everybody was like, what's happening? Your brother is dead at a morgue. He's not even been buried yet, and you were claiming everything for yourself. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was not happy. Like, my whole hometown was sad. We're grieving at the same time mourning my dad's death.
The hometown. Sorry.
My whole town.
Wow.
My whole town, yeah.
Okay.
But he was happy. So the very day that was supposed to be my dad's 1 year.
Okay.
He passed on. He went for one of my dad's money. He couldn't even finish spending it, and he passed on. And after he's been buried, the chief of the hometown called me and he told me that we have to come home, share our dad's property between us. So because we have step siblings actually.
How many?
So there's
6.
We're 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So the date has been set. Next year, February, we'll be going to our hometown, sit down, share it amicably. So far, that has been the problem between myself, my brothers, my siblings, and my uncle's kids, because my uncle is no more.
Okay.
These are worldly things.
Okay.
And I see no reason why we should be fighting ourselves with something. If we die today, we are not going with it.
We're not going with, especially when you guys are family members.
Exactly.
Wow.
You can't. Yeah. They give back to you today, tomorrow. What are we fighting for? That's my question. What are we fighting for? Today we're here, tomorrow we're gone.
Material things.
I don't think you're gonna go with your car, your house, your properties, whatsoever. You wait for your generations yet unborn. Yes, I understand that perfectly.
Yeah, even with
you don't take that from your kids.
That's true, and even
we don't do that.
That's true, but even with everything that your uncle fought for, trying to claim from you guys, at the end of the day, he ended up dying, and he didn't take any of them with him. Okay, so I mean, you told me after your dad was poisoned, you also suffered the same thing in the hands of your family members again. Please, let's go to your own too.
Okay, I just want to send a word of caution out there and advice before I chip in mine.
Okay.
Please and please and please, trust no one.
Okay.
You can love people, but not too much. Love yourself more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's surprising to know that the person you love so much and you're dying to take a bullet for is actually the one behind the trigger. Oh yes. You can't even trust your shadow because it leaves you when you're in the dark. Trust no one. You can listen to their advice, listen to their story, but hey, keep your plans in your head.
Okay.
Don't let it out. They're going to bring you down. They're going to bring you down. Sometimes they can die with you, love with you. If it's water, food, alcohol, whatsoever, hey, look out for yourself because you have to be your own sovereign. At the slightest provocation, they can poison you. They just want to eliminate you. Even the air you breathe intimidates them. So please, most people are like, hey, I like you, let's do this together, either business or whatsoever. They have sugar in their mouth, venom in their heart. You might think the love is so much more than themselves. But hey, trust me, it's all fake. They'll love with you and say all sort of bitter things behind you. Sugar in their mouth, venom in their heart for you. So please, trust no one. I mean, trust no one. Let me chip in mine.
Okay.
and poisoned myself by close family members several times. I wouldn't want to bore you with the whole long story.
Okay.
My uncle was supposed to come pay me a visit at the hostel. That was on Saturday. So Sunday around 7 o'clock, he called me and told me I should meet him at the gate. So he brought me some provisions and asked me to pay him a visit on Sunday. I told him, okay, I'm gonna come. So truly to Sunday, I went to his place. It was like around 10 o'clock in the morning. He didn't tell me our extended family members will be paying us a visit. So immediately I go there, 5 minutes later, everybody started popping up. Those who don't live around his area. And I asked myself, what's happening? Then he was like, oh, we just want to do a family reunion because it's been a long time we saw each other. So they pounded when they wanted us to eat together. It was in a big bowl and a pot soup in the middle. Arranged chairs around and they're like, we should eat.
Okay.
Immediately we started eating, I received a call from a pastor friend of mine who's like a father figure to me.
Okay.
So he told me to excuse myself. He want to tell me something. So I went behind the building and he told me where I am, it's not safe for me. So please, I should leave there with immediate effect. So I went back and told my uncle, I had a call from the hostel that they want to have a meeting with us. So I had to leave. They said, I should just take the meat, I should eat, I should sit down. They want to package the food for me. And I told them, I'm okay, I'm fine. So I left about 8 p.m. in the evening. I had a call from an aunt. And she was like, am I okay? I said, yes, I'm fine. And I asked her, why did she ask? She said, she's feeling uncomfortable. She's showing up, running at the same time. So she feel is the food we ate at my uncle's place, that's what is causing that. So she just want to be sure I'm fine. Okay. And I told her I'm okay. So the following day, another aunt called me and it's the same story. She has been to the hospital. They had to give her transliquids whatsoever. Whatever they are planning against me has bounced back to them. God is no man, Okay. It's good to serve a living God. God always has the right plug to your problems. When you are in need, go to Him. He will just sort you out one time. So please, I wouldn't want to bore you with the whole story, so let me just end it here. Okay. It's just nice to know that you have enemies around you. And just be careful. Oh yes. Okay. Just be careful. It's wrong for everyone to love you. Mm-hmm. It's not, how should I say it? If everybody in the world loves you, you have a problem. You should have enemies around you for you to look out for your, you should be surveillance yourself all the time. Okay. If you don't have enemies, you'll be free with everyone. You can leave your food here 3 days, come back and take it and eat it. You can leave your water here 4 days, 5 days later, come back and take it. But when you have enemies around you, you'll be extremely careful.
Okay.
So please, trust no one.
Okay, guys, my sister has said it all. She said, please trust no one. And it is always nice to have enemy among friends that can keep you on your toes. She has shared her story. In fact, it has broken my heart to learn that a family member has to kill her own father, and then they brought the same thing onto her. I want to remind everyone to subscribe to this channel. If you're watching, like, share and comment on any of the videos that you find interesting. But I bet you all the videos are interesting. My sister, I'd like to say God bless you for coming onto the show. Even though it has to be phone conversation, I'm still happy that you decided to share your story so that people can learn, create awareness out there that we all have to be careful and we all have to be each other's keeper. God bless everyone for watching, and God bless you. My name is Dr. Sam. The program is Ride and Chat. Bye-bye.